but a heartbeat on Earth isn't a life? Like, where's the logic in that? So we got a caller in right now. Let's hear from them. Hello there.
Hello, Josh.
Hey! I see you figured out something.
Hey, Josh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear us quite well?
Yes, sir, right on.
Awesome. So we were just talking...
This is Joe. This is Joe from Texas.
Joe from... have we talked before?
No, sir. This is a first-time caller.
All right. So what do you got to say about some of the stuff that's going on currently? From the pronouns to the 150 members of Congress voting for red flag laws, people getting around abortion law, to Australia being tyrannical or close to war with China. What do you got to say about that?
Well, Josh, I was thinking about these Haitians. I don't know if you talked about this in the past yet, but that's what we're dealing with right now in Texas. We have all these Haitians. I don't know how we could tie that together with, what's going on in Australia or whatnot, but, they're letting them in here with not giving them COVID checks and all that. Have you talked about those Haitians yet, Josh?
I have not. I do want to mention, though, that, yes, that is true. I saw a video, I believe it was today, about what's going on at the border with open borders. You have fence up currently that's just rusting, but you have huge gaps there, and you have just a little shack that was built for illegal immigrants, and they're just crossing freely. Right. They're not really caring about what's going on. You have being 6 feet apart with masks on, and they just have to have the vaccine. But if you have this issue of these illegal immigrants coming in, they don't care. They really don't care about all that. And then you have politicians and celebrities right next to each other, no masks, just enjoying their time. So it is a pretty big concern.
Well, a buddy of mine, speaking of video, I watched the video earlier today, and this buddy of mine sent it to me, and it was on the 4chan thing, and he was talking about how this was all these immigrants coming in and all this craziness with COVID. That was all because of the Jewish people. Is that something that you know about or we should be concerned about?
Well, I don't believe it's part of any religion. I would say it's more of the fact of that our own government isn't really caring what's going on. They're just wanting this power. So you have a lot of illegal immigrants, being able to get away with whatever they want. Not really doing background checks and coming here legally. They're just not really caring. So yeah, I definitely would not say that it has anything to do with any race, religion, political standpoint. It has nothing to do with that. It's just people are power hungry.
Yeah, it was a very convincing video. It had to do with the lobby, the Jewish lobby, the money to AIPAC. Apparently, there's this whole big old circle of money going around, and well, hell, you got that thing going out there in Israel, the Iron Dome, and I think that's tied into the what is it now, the spending bill, $3.5 trillion. I don't know, Josh, might be something to look into.
Yeah, I get, you're going to have these videos out there of, saying one thing, and it's something that we kind of got to look at is, well, who could really be behind it? Because if you look at our current government, you have people in there who aren't Jewish at all that hate Israel. You have people who aren't Jewish that love Israel.
Well, they call those ones the crypto Jews. So I think there might be some. I think honestly, who's behind this all is a fella by the name of Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Well, I see we just had a beautiful person coming on in. That was interesting. So let's go ahead and hop in for a break.
They said meth would help me get through my exams. Totally safe.
I could party all night.
It would help me forget my problems.
He said he'd love me forever.
They said I wouldn't get hooked after the first hit.